In today's video, we're going to learn how kids can safely leverage AI for homework help, tutoring, advanced super learning, exponential creativity, and a lot more. Hi, my name is Chi. I'm a teacher on Outschool. I teach courses on artificial intelligence as well as financial literacy. Why is artificial intelligence so important in today's environment? Well, let me tell you a quick story. A couple of weeks ago on Twitter, I read a story by a consultant who said he wanted to hire two software engineers to help him finish a software project. So software developer A has 20 years of coding experience. The person can program in C++, Python, and all that. Software developer B has only 2 years of software coding experience, but software developer B uses artificial intelligence as well as no-code tool. So the consultant hires both software engineers, gives them the project, and then says he'll check back with them after a week. After the week, he reaches out to software developer A, and developer A says, hey, the project is about 7% complete. It'll cost you $5,000, and I'll need about 5 to 6 weeks to complete the rest of the project. Software developer B says, here's the project. It's 100% complete. I've tested it out, and it will only cost you $2,500. The consultant then asks software developer B, how is it that you were able to complete your project on time and ahead of schedule? He said, well, he leveraged no-code tools, which is tools that don't require much coding and software programming skills, but also using artificial intelligence to test the software to make sure that it's production ready. This is the magic of using artificial intelligence. Well, needless to say, of course, software developer A was fired and software developer B was hired to continue working on the rest of the project. So this is the goal of artificial intelligence. It not only improves your capacity to create, it exponentially increases your output. So someone learning how to use artificial intelligence today can create significantly more output than someone who does not know how to use artificial intelligence. When it comes to learning and education, artificial intelligence is extremely important because it'll help your child learn faster, assimilate their knowledge quicker, be able to create and produce at a much more rapid pace, and then also be able to go into the workforce whenever that may be, right? Because most of the children at our school are between the ages of, early age up until their teenage years. But by the time they're ready to go into the workforce, these are going to be individuals who have many, many years of actual practical knowledge using tools that can exponentially increase their output in the marketplace and make them very, very valuable to any employer, or even if they want to create their own business. So that's why I believe that the future is already here, and it is AI. If anyone is not using AI today, they're falling far, far behind compared to their peers. Now, let's take a quick look at some of the things we can do with AI, for example. So if your child starts using AI today, they can not only learn, they can create, they can increase their output, like I mentioned earlier, and they can also discover how to plan new things and develop new skills and abilities. AI is extremely good for tutoring, for practicing knowledge when it comes to exams and skills. It can also help brainstorming for projects and ideas, as well as teach children and individuals new skills like learning a new language. So without further ado, let me do a quick run through of what I teach my students in my courses on Outschool. So we're going to start off with a new production on ChatGPT. And as you can see here, this is the ChatGPT window. It has the dialog box right here, as well as few minor instructions. So the plus means that I'm paying for the service, so I have the paid version of ChatGPT. So when it comes to communicating with AI, you have to communicate in a very specific manner for you to get the right results you desire. So the process of stringing words together in a pattern recognition way that AI will understand exactly what you want and then be able to produce the exact output you want is called prompt engineering. So this is a wildly, wildly popular emerging section of engineering that is already getting people jobs in the range of over a couple $100,000 a year in annual salary. So I think I saw in the LinkedIn job description of one particular job for a prompt engineer, the company was paying about 300,000 US dollars a year. So first things first, let's say you have a ninth grader and your ninth grader wants to learn about, well, let's do a project because I love projects, okay? So let's say your ninth grader wants to brainstorm a science project. We could say, I'm a ninth grader. Please help me brainstorm ninth grade projects for the science fair. So as you can see, we have different outputs. So it's segmented it by subjects. So we have biology, chemistry, physics, environmental science, behavioral science. So let's say, show me 5 biology projects I could create for the science. So we can talk about the different effects of antibiotics on bacterial growth, impact of pH on seed germination, and exercise and heart rate and heartbeat, enzymes and temperature. So we have a very good and diverse body of work that we can work on. So let's say your ninth grader now says, okay, I don't know much about bacteria, but I'm interested in this second project right here. So let's say um, I like projects too, but I don't know much about bacteria. Please teach me what I need to know for that project. So it takes a little while once in a while, simply because lots of people using ChatGPT, therefore there might be a bit of a lag, so we just give it like a couple seconds for it to walk through and process the information we've given it. And hopefully this turns out great. Oh, there's a network error. So this happens all the time. So we just regenerate. Okay, good. Now we're back on track. All right. So as you can see, for project 2, this is everything we need to know. So we talk about the definition of a bacteria, different classes of bacteria, antibiotics, sensitivity, inhibition zones, and all that. So these are the 4 main things someone would need to know to pull off a science fair project discussing, there it is, the effect of antibiotics on bacterial growth. So we could actually go another step deeper and say, yes, this is a good job. So let's find out what type of bacteria is in the home. Maybe we can start the project from there. What kind of bacteria can I find at home? So it gives you, so now we can see the different types of bacteria found at home. But what if, some of these are kind of okay, but a ninth grader may not understand it, right? So let's see if we can simplify it. Please simplify the output for a ninth grader. All right, so now we have the simplification, and this looks much better. So this is actually much, much better, right? So we can now say, let's create a ninth grade science project that focuses on boom. And so it's generating. So as you can see, we were able to brainstorm a project. We were able to figure out what we needed to know to do the project. And then we could also even go a step deeper and figure out, okay, what are some of the components of the project that we can start incorporating to create the project. So now we found out the particular bacteria we want, and we're creating a bespoke or a customized experiment showcasing this particular bacteria for our science fair project. So this is just one of the few ways you can leverage artificial intelligence to create a real world project, especially in the academic world. Now, it's easy if you want to learn how to master a new language, whether it's French, Spanish, Italian, whatever it is. ChatGPT is multilingual. It'll help your learner learn any single language there is in the world. Whether it comes to quantitative subjects like math, physics, chemistry, ChatGPT can actually do it all. But that's just not the only artificial intelligence tool. It's just the most popular one right now. There are other artificial intelligence tools we use in my classes. Take, for example, my art class, where I teach students how to be creative and master digital art by creating unique, spectacular works of art with AI like DALL-E 2, Midjourney, and several other different types of artificial intelligences. So this is just a brief taste of my AI course. I look forward to having your learner in my class, and I can't wait to teach your child everything they need to know to master AI and use it safely so that they can enhance their learning, learn quickly, and of course, be very productive in whatever they want to do. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing your learner in my class.